All right, this is another round of the 10-minute warm-up, and we are going to work toward opening up the hips quite a bit. Other things as well, of course. But to start, we're going to take this into a kneeling warrior 2. So I want you to go ahead and set this up. Left knee down, right foot on the floor. And you're setting this up with the hips open. So right here, I've got my right leg at 9 degrees in relation to the left. So I've got the right heel in line with the left hip. Keep the right foot flat. You can walk it further forward if you like, and just feel things out. Keep your left foot kicking down. You can always put more padding under your left knee. Now, once you come into this position, just move a little bit side to side. And just feel this out. Keep your knees as wide as you can. And then once you're ready from here, just bring your hands in front of your chest. Interlace your fingers. Face your palms away from you. Keep your elbows wide. Bring the hands above your head. Pull your shoulders back. And then just go back and forth. With an inhale, just lean to your left. Bring your gaze up high. Look up toward the ceiling. And then take it the other way and lean over the right leg. Keep looking up. Inhale. Go ahead and lean this back again. Exhale. Lean over the right leg. Inhale, lean this back. Exhale over the right leg. Now with your next inhale, lean back to the left this time. Now keep the left elbow low. Draw the shoulders back, look up. Now keep both feet pushing down, but if you can take this further, bend into the right knee. See about lifting the right heel. Keep your glutes engaged. Try to squeeze as much as you can. And just breathe here. Now, if you're not used to this kind of opening, this is going to feel relatively intense on the inner thighs. All right, take an inhale. Now with the exhale, just release this. Bring your hands down to the floor. And just switch it out. Set your right knee down. And then come up onto the left foot. So again, this is kneeling warrior 2. Everything stacks vertical from the right knee up. You can walk that left foot further out long so you can keep it flat. Move around side to side for just a moment here. Feel this out. And then once you're ready, just bring your hands to your chest. And again, interlace your fingers, face your palms away from you. And keep your elbows wide. Bring your hands above your head. Keep your shoulders pulled back and keep your chest open. Keep both feet pushing down. Now with your next inhale, just lean to your right. Gaze up high. With the exhale, lean over your left leg. Keep looking up. Inhale, lean over the right again. And then with the exhale, lean to the left and look up. Keep your chest open. Inhale, lean to the right. Exhale, lean this left one more time. And then go ahead, lean to the right and hold this here right elbow low. Shoulders pulled back, look up. Now see about bending that left knee, sink further into the hip. Maybe pick up your left heel. But keep your glutes engaged and squeezing. Keep both feet pushing down and just breathe with us here for a moment. All right, take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just release this. Bring both hands down to the floor. Come into all fours. Take a moment here. Move around just a little bit. I'm going to take this up into reverse tabletop. Now bring your legs out from underneath you and come to a seat. And then to set this up, feet in front of you, hips width distance, hands behind the shoulders, shoulder width, palms down. Fingertips forward if you can. You can always rotate your fingers to the sides, whatever works. But press down, lift your seat up off the floor. And let's take it straight up and down. Push your hips up and squeeze your glutes. And then sink back down. Press your hips up for 2. And bring it back down. Hips up high for 3. Sink down again. Press the hips up for 4. And then sink down. Lift up for 5. Sink down again. Press your hips up for 6. And come back down. Lift up for 7. Sink back down. Push your hips up for 8. And come back down. Lift up again for 9. Sink down. And then lift one more time and hold here. Now keep your glutes squeezing, keep your chest lifting. You can look forward, look up, or hang your head back, but keep your glutes squeezing and just breathe here. Take an inhale. With the exhale, come all the way down. Once you're down, just shake your hands out for a moment. We're going to take another variation. Now keep your feet hips width, hands behind the shoulders, fingers to the sides, right or left. Push down, just lift your seat up off the floor. And we're going to take this up with a figure 4. So bring the right ankle past your left thigh. Now curl the toes of the right foot. Keep that foot tense. Keep the knee pressed out to the side. And then up and down. Press your hips up and squeeze your glutes. Sink back down. Push your hips up high again. And lower back down. Now press up one more time and just hold here. Now keep your glutes squeezing. Try to push your right knee toward the floor. Keep lifting your chest. And just breathe here. Now take an inhale. With the exhale, lower down, not quite all the way, and just switch it out. Set the right foot on the floor. And take this on the other side. Bring the left ankle across your right thigh. Now curl the toes of your left foot and keep the foot tense. And then up and down. Press your hips high, squeeze your glutes. and then sink down. Push your hips up high again, and bring it back down. Press the hips up and hold this time. Now keep your glutes squeezing. Press your left knee toward the floor. Lift your chest. And again, you look forward, look up, or hang your head back, but keep breathing here. And then let it go. Set your left foot down. Come all the way down. Shake your hands out for just a moment. We've got one more variation, still taking this into the hips. Now just keep your feet hips width, hands behind the shoulders again, fingertips at the sides. Lift your seat up off the floor. Now go back to the figure 4 with the right ankle crossing your left thigh. Now keep the toes curled, keep the knee to the side. And then to make this a little bit different, walk the hands forward. And try to curl yourself in tight over your crossed legs. Keep the toes of the right foot curled and keep the foot tense. Now from here, rather than just lifting straight up, lift up your left heel, push your knees forward as much as you can. And then pull back in and bring the heel down. Lift your left heel, push your knees forward. And then draw this back in. Lift the left heel, push your knees forward. Now stay lifted this time. Squeeze your glutes and try to bring your hips up even higher. Lift your chest as best you can and just hold here. Keep breathing. Take an inhale. With the exhale, just set the right foot down. Go ahead, sit all the way down. Shake your hands out for a moment. Take it the other way when you're ready. Hands behind the shoulders again. Lift your seat. And take your figure 4 here with the left ankle crossing your right thigh. Curl the toes. Now to take it deeper, walk the hands forward. Curl in. Bring your torso over your crossed legs. Keep the toes of the left foot curled. And then back and forth. Lift your right heel and push your knees forward. And then pull back and set the right foot flat. Lift the heel, push your knees forward. And then pull the legs back in. One more time. Lift the heel, push your knees forward. Hold this. Now try to take it further. Squeeze your glutes and lift your hips. Try to keep your chest pushing up as well. And just breathe. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, just bring everything back down. Shake your hands out for a moment. When you're ready, cross at the ankles. Come forward your hands and come into all fours. And then from here, we'll just take this into the wrist. Now keep your hips stacked over your knees, your shoulders over your wrists. With your palms down, rotate your fingertips to the side and then in toward the knees as far as you can go. Now spread your fingers wide. Keep your fingertips digging down. Circle your shoulders over your wrists. And then come into center. We're going to go forward and back, still gripping with the fingers. So shoulders forward. Pull the elbows underneath you as they bend, lower toward halfway. Press back up the straight. Again, shoulders forward, elbows in, sink down, and then press back up. Shoulders forward, elbows in, sink down. Lift this up again. Shoulders forward, elbows in, sink down, and lift back up. Now one more time, shoulders forward, elbows underneath, and stay low this time. Now keep your fingertips digging down. Try to rest your weight on your arms. And as you keep the upper body as is, step your right foot backward, bring the big toe to the left, and move that leg diagonally. Right foot up and to the right, bring the heel to the floor, and extend the leg back and across. Up and to the right side again, and then back and across. Up and to the right, back and across one more time. Set your right knee down, and do the same on the other side. Extend the left leg back, bring the big toe to the right. And then left foot up and to the left, touch your heel down. Extend the leg back and across, up and to the left, and then back and across again. Up and to the left, back and across one more time, and then bring your left knee down. Come up onto the fingertips, down to your heels, and then just shake your hands out for a moment. Now when you're ready from here, come back to all fours. And we are going to take this into a lopsided position. So why don't you bring your right forearm down to the floor. Now keep the elbow to the side. Bring the hand into center so that form's diagonal in relation to the rest of your body. Slide your left hand back so you can stack the elbow above the wrist and keep the elbow pulled in. Bring your knees together. Keep the hips stacked over your knees. Just keep your chest facing down. And then hover the left knee up off the floor. Now bring the left knee out to the side as high as you can lift. Fold back in. Left knee out to the side. And fold the leg in. Left knee to the side. Now keep the knee lifted like this. And then extend your left leg as straight as you can out to the side. Now bend the knee, pull the leg behind you, keep that hip lifted. Again, left leg out to the side. Bend the knee, bring the leg behind. Left leg out to the side. Bend the knee, bring the leg behind. Left leg out to the side. Bend the knee, bring the leg behind. Left leg out to the side. Bend the knee, bring the leg behind. And then set the knee back down. Come up to both hands. And of course, we got to do the same on the other side. So once you're ready, bring the left forearm down. So the elbow stays to the side. Bring the left hand into center. Slide the right hand back, elbow above the wrist. Keep the elbow pulled in. Now, knees together, hips over your knees, but hover the right knee up off the floor. Now, right knee to the side, lift it up high, and then fold the leg in. Right knee to the side, lift up high. Fold the leg in again. Right knee to the side. Now, keep the leg lifted, and then extend your right leg as straight as you can to the side. Bend the knee and bring the leg behind. Keep the hip high. Right leg out to the side. Bend the knee, bring the leg behind. Right leg out to the side. Bend the knee, bring the leg behind. Right leg out to the side. Bend the knee, bring the leg behind. Right leg out to the side. Bend the knee, bring the leg behind. And then set the knee back down. And come back up to all fours. Move around for a moment here. And we'll take this even deeper into the hips. Now, from all fours, I want you to tuck the toes of both feet, lift your knees. Walk your hands back, and then bring yourself into your deepest squat. So heels in, toes out. Keep the feet flat. Bring your hips down low. You can go wide or you can go narrow, whatever you like. Now, from here, stay low, and then bring your fingertips down to the floor. The toes are going to stay where they are. And we'll walk this forward and back. So walk your hands forward, stretch this out, and touch your knees down. Walk this back in, bring the heels to the floor. Forward again, walk this out, knees down. And then walk it back and come into your squat. Again, walk this forward, knees touch down. Walk it back in. Now this time, walk it over to the right side, touch the knees down. And then come back into center. And then walk over to the left side, knees to the floor. Come back into center. Over to the right side again, walk it out. Bring it back into center. Walk it over to your left side, and then back to center here. Over to the right one more time, and then bring it back into center. Walk it to the left one more time, and then come back into center. And then just walk your hands forward, come into all fours. You can move around, shake your legs out for just a moment. And then let's take this into a dolphin shape. So why don't you bring both forearms down to the floor. Now, you can have the forearms parallel with the palms down or put the hands together, whatever you like. Just keep the elbows at shoulder width. With your knees down like this, go ahead, tuck the toes, hover your knees, and then just bring your hips up as high as you can. And walk the feet in, get your hips up even higher still. Keep your hands pushing down. Now, press the toes into the floor. And just go back and forth. Dip your knees down to touch the floor. And then press the hips back up. Bring the knees down for 2. Lift up and keep pushing with your hands. Bring the knees down for 3. Lift back up again. Knees down for 4. And then lift back up. Bring the knees down one more time. And then lift your hips. And then take this into a baby crow. Now this is going to take compression, so stay on your toes. Bend the knees. Walk the feet forward. And target the knees for the armpits. Try to get the knees as high as you can, but try to touch your arms. Once you have that contact, lean forward. And maybe lift your feet up off the floor. Your body's going to be curled pretty tightly into a ball. And then from wherever you are, go ahead and sit your knees down. Come up to all fours and then take a seat. And that's a 10-minute warm-up for this round. Thank you very much.